A day that upturned my life forever. I thought I had my drinking under control, just one and done, a whiskey and a darkest beer I could get. But this night changed everything. It wasn't just a drink, it was a moment where I lost myself entirely, and nearly lost the people who mattered most to me. In that drunk void, I publicly disrespected and humiliated my wife, who was just there to get me home safe. Once home and safe, she now wasn't. I verbally assaulted her and backed her into our small bathroom, poking her in the chest with my fingers. All this in front of our children, my teenage daughter on the phone with Gigi, who also got to hear my poisonous rant. My wife, thankfully, defended herself brilliantly in this moment, with multiple fear-induced rear crosses that even Joe Rogan would have been proud of, putting me to sleep. I found all this out the next day, waking up from a small coma, basically, not even remembering leaving work that night before. Turns out this was not the first time I had blacked out. My actions were even more painful and betraying to my wife during those. All these stories from other victims surfaced shortly after, securing the shame, regret, and pain of knowing how much damage I have caused. I had to change. There was no other option. I quit drinking, turned to God, and began the difficult process of mending what I had broken. My sole focus now was to fix this mess, myself, my marriage, and my relationship with my children. I made commitments and I started following through on them. The journey was long and it wasn't easy, but I learned that my failures could be turned into victories, in Christ and with my family. I had to learn how to reconnect, how to earn back trust, how to communicate after years of putting up walls. I forgave myself, started looking forward to a future where I was a valuable asset to my family and not just a failure. And I found some incredible resources along the way that weren't just about my individual health, but about rebuilding my marriage from the ground up. Reignite your soul's fire. Reclaim your marriage. This is the greatest battle a man can face, and it's a battle you can win. I found a great place to start where I want to share with other men out there that may just be like me and share the same heart's desire to win back the love, respect, and trust of their wives, to reclaim their manhood and their masculinity, to reignite their soul's fire and reconnect with God. If you are ready to stop fighting alone, to rebuild what was lost, and to step into a future of hope with your wife and your children, I want you to know there is a path. Stop fighting alone. Reclaim your manhood and your marriage today.